Hey guys, Mr. Lessard here. Lesson 1 for advanced guitar students. I'm going to be doing a variety of different things in these lessons. Some of them will be learning songs, scales, chords, technique exercises, reading music, all kinds of different things. Today I'm going to start out very simply with an exercise to help with both the right hand and the left hand. So, for this one, and by the way, if you need to tune up, there is a link to a tuner on the Ra website, raguitar.weebly.com. You can tune up on your phone app or whatever, so make sure you're all tuned up. Okay, so here's how it works. This is mostly geared towards the left hand. So we have a constant issue with people who are learning, even semi-advanced students a lot of times, doing this kind of hand position. Thumb is up too high, the knuckle is into the wood here. The problem with this is it reduces reach. So if I were to go first fret here, I can reach out to the 4th fret pretty easily, right? But like this, a lot more reach, right? And so we've got to work on keeping this knuckle down away from the neck of the guitar. Now, if you are going to be a rock and roller playing mostly electric guitars, they have thinner necks. You can get away with this a little bit more. In fact, there's some very good rock and rollers out there who have this kind of hand position. I still think it's not the most advantageous way to play. But if you do this a little bit, you know, you're not overboard here, or your pinky's not hanging out too far. That's okay for some of the rock and rollers if you're already in that habit. But your not only will your reach be better this way, but your hammer-ons and pull-offs will be much more controlled, stronger. You get that second note out there stronger. So, whereas like this, it's a little harder, right? Here you come down like a hammer on the tip of that finger. Anyway, so here's the deal. Let's start with the right hand as far as this exercise. Hold the pick correctly. We're going to be doing alternate picking. I'd strongly suggest that you rest your below the thumb here on the saddle, okay? The bone or plastic piece there in the bridge, and you're going to alternate down, up, down, up. Okay, and on the left hand, you're just going to do a simple 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very important that 1 is as close to the fret as possible, so the others are pretty far up. If you're here with 1, that might be okay, but by the time you get to the pinky, you're only reaching there, and you're much more likely to buzz. So, as close to the fret as you can here. Now, when you go to the second finger, the first finger should not pop up, okay? Very important, muy importante. Do not let that finger pop up. Don't maintain the pressure on it either. Then you're just putting pressure on a note that you're not playing anymore, and it's wasting your energy. So, the weight lifts off the string, but notice I'm still actually touching the string. So I go from pressing to touching, pressing to touching. Okay, the line of my knuckles still parallel with the neck of the guitar, okay? Not like this, okay, but like this. And just do that. Downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke. Same thing on the second string. I'm maintaining my hand position here. You can do it backwards. Now when you do it backwards, when you go 4, 3, 2, 1, don't let the pinky lift up too high. It's not like that. That's a sign of tension in the hand, and you're going to have to do a lot of extra motion to get to your notes. So you keep everything nice and curled, close to the frets, close to the string. The less motion, the better. Now notice, a lot of you, I've noticed before, you have good hand position here, and then as you go to the higher strings, you end up like this, okay? Your hand actually drops, okay? The thumb actually comes down the neck as my fingers go to the higher sounding strings. The thumb does this. Doesn't stay in place, okay? And go like this. I don't pivot this way. I bring the whole hand down. 4, 3, 2. Now, if you want to do it classical style instead of with a pick, the right hand should alternate between M and I, middle and index fingers. Okay? M, I, M, I, M, I, M, I. Now for an exercise like this, and you don't have to do it that way, that's for those who are interested in classical guitar. You're welcome to just do it with a pick, but for those who want to really get good at finger picking and classical guitar, maybe flamenco guitar, you can do this with one of two types of strokes. One is the rest stroke, okay, where I pluck the string and I'm resting on the string pitch-wise below it, okay? So I pluck the first string, my finger's actually now resting on the second string. And then as the I finger comes in, the M finger shoots out. So M and I, walking. That's called a rest stroke. A free stroke, and notice by the way my fingers have a little curve to them, but not a whole lot. For the free stroke, put a little more curve in the finger, and the follow through is not into the string, but out here into the air. So that walking motion, as I comes in, M comes out. M comes in, I comes out. Now, the advantage to the rest stroke, where I press on the string, I get a little more volume, a little sweeter tone, right? As opposed to a little weaker tone, right? Not bad, but a little weaker. The advantage to the free stroke is if I have a passage where I want the notes to continue to ring, those notes continue to ring. I'm not stopping the other strings from ringing by resting on them. So in melodies, I'll often do rest strokes, and for chords or classical pieces, we'll often do free strokes. So you can actually practice both. Free strokes, rest strokes. Okay, keeping in mind the main point of this exercise is actually the left hand, right? Nice hand position like this. All right, guys, you take care. And pretty much every weekday, Monday through Friday, my intention is to put some kind of video for advanced guitar, beginning guitar, and for those doing the listening logs. Email me with questions. Take care, guys.